Hello and welcome to Scrimmij, the only show on the internet that's going to be real with you. I have a problem. I do. It's a problem that has been here for, I'd say, years, I know I'm not alone in having such an issue, but it hurts to be open about it. It's everything. It's to do with my control. It's to do with how I see the world. It's to do with, my days, my nights, even before bed. I am addicted to window shopping. I window shop harder than I think any singular person ever could under the face of the earth. Let's talk about it. So, I love tech. I love technology. And I'm always looking to upgrade. I'm always looking at a new phone or a new computer or a new pair of headphones or a new camera or a new this or a new that or a new that and the third. I'm always looking at technology. I'm always trying to find the best deal for it within the money that I'm willing to spend. When you're a kid and you have this mindset of always wanting something brand new, for better or for worse, and you ain't got too much dough, your eyes wander over to eBay. And I think I've been on eBay window shopping since I'd say 15 or 16, to be honest. No, I'd say 14, maybe 13. I remember my first ever big purchase on my own. It was the white unibody 2009 MacBook. It was from some, big seller. The ones where it's you can make choices of your configuration. I got the cheapest one I could get. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes of storage. And somehow, some way, I was able to get Team Fortress 2 running through GeForce Now. A ton of games through GeForce Now. It was amazing. Serato Studio running pretty much fine. And even Virtual DJ. I didn't know. I couldn't get it, and it started being it wasn't like beat making where it's oh, I'm being challenged. I really want to crack this over time. It's no, this is actually confusing me. What am I doing? Delete. You feel me? And I had aspirations too. I wanted to try to be doing parties and junk. $40 an hour, bim bam bop, do my thing. I changed career paths, to say the least. And on that journey, not only did I get the MacBook, but I got my first 2 DJ controllers, I think a pair of headphones, and other assorted stuff. But in general, that little run after the MacBook, I gotta say, it was one of my most eventful times of shopping on eBay. But that was necessitated by at least 2 to 3 years of saving to my watch list and deleting it and making sure my watch list was perfectly chunked, because I had it from lowest to highest, but I had it chunked. So it would be I wanted these ones to be the gaming section, and then up there would be where the accessories would be, and then down there would be where the computers would be, and then all the way at the bottom of the list would be where the folding phones would be. Mind you, half of those things I was not going to buy. I just liked the symmetry of it. I needed a psychiatrist, because what was going on. And then after that came one of the times my phone broke. So for about 1 to 2 weeks, I did probably some of the most fruitful window shopping, because I would just go to iPhone, and I just went lowest, and I tried to find an iPhone that was still kind of working, still use LTE data, still could bim bam bop. And yeah, I remember because I went to Atlantic City with an iPhone 5S. Yes, and it worked. It surprisingly worked. All my apps still loaded up. YouTube still ran. Everything was chill. I was still bumping music, having a great time. So that was a little moment, if you will. And I don't look down on myself for window shopping, because I feel like it definitely was a skill. Is a skill. I haven't beat it. And I think it's definitely a skill for me to be able to go ahead and just, put something on in the background, on like, like YouTube, where you can like scroll up and then it can be like in a little like picture-in-picture, even though I'm not paying for YouTube Premium, but shh, don't tell the boy them. And I just like scroll through and I look for the best deals on everything that I want. Like for a long time, I was actually gonna get a Mac Mini and just plug it up to my TV. So for at least like 2 to 3 months, I just like sat scrolling, looking for like the best offer for a Mac Mini, and I got a decent few, going from like 50 to like 85, and it was just like, and I was able to really configure it and find the best deals over time. And that's what I really like about it, is because it really gave me the ability to learn how to like stop and sit down and be like, okay, here's the, like, okay, what's the generation of this one? Okay, is that for a higher price than this one? Because if it's older than that one, and that one's cheap, like, like I did a lot of mental gymnastics, and I felt like it definitely, not only helped me just, keep the wheels spinning up there, but also it was like really a good thing as a consumer, as someone who buys stuff. But yeah, it's been for a minute. I've been window shopping on eBay and real shopping on eBay. I don't think I've ever bought something like new besides like clothing or sneakers, to be honest. Technology, like I'm looking around my room and I don't think there's anything here that I've bought brand new. Out of the things I've bought, I don't think many of it besides clothing and sneakers, I haven't really bought much brand new. But still, I just really think refurbished is the way to go. Don't give corporations all your money. Don't give corporations that much money, if any, because a lot of them suck, and a lot of them are like using, kids in mines in like Congo or Sudan, to like mine the minerals to make your phone. Like, come on, bro. Backmarket.com, ebay.com. Also, maybe just don't upgrade your phone all the time. I don't know. I don't want to come in here and say a bunch of like anti-consumerism junk when I'm like, and act like I'm not the guy that like goes to like Hot Topic and Zoomies and Foot Locker and Lids and Champs, just like shopping. Okay, well, no, window shopping and then sometimes shopping. But spend your dollar wisely if you gotta noggin up there. I don't know how I'll ever beat this. Well, no, I'm supposed to be sad. I don't know how I'll ever beat this. It pains my soul to go through this pain day after day, staying up into the wee hours of the night with a YouTube video on in the background as I scroll through dozens of listings for computers and cameras, because I'm so tired of recording YouTube videos on my phone, editing them on my phone, and having all of the apps to run the Scrimmij brand all on this. One day I need to set myself free, but not just from this phone, from the consumerism addiction of eBay. It's not that deep. I don't know. I just want to talk about it. I've been really going on a crazy thing and like posting daily for a long while. And I just want to try to get out these ideas I have in my brain. And I just really hope you guys have been enjoying it. I hope you all have been enjoying it. I have. I've been the one and only Scrimmij. I'm going to get out of your hair. Someone's phone's ringing. Peace out.